Good evening, folks. Brian here, Geomagnetic Earthwatch, Tuesday, October 22, 2024. So, folks, last December 26th, there were a series of deep earthquakes on either side of Japan. There was a 4.1 at 431 kilometers deep. Correction, I'm going to back up. There was a 4.6 and a 5.0 at 520 kilometers deep off the Vladivostok, Russia, Sea of Japan. Deep earthquake. Rare location for deep earthquakes there. On the same day, on the other side of Japan, off the coast of Honshu, there was a 4.1 deep earthquake, 431 kilometers deep, as well as another deep earthquake, 4.4, 273 kilometers off of Oyama, off the coast. I then suggested, I don't like using the word forecast or predicted. I then suggested to expect a fulcrum point response. A fulcrum point is, if this is the Sea of Japan off the coast of Russia, and you have an earthquake, a deep earthquake, that energy is going to spread. On the other side of Japan in the Pacific Ocean, if you have a series of deep earthquakes, that energy is going to spread. That energy is going to meet in the middle and create what's called a fulcrum point response. I suggested then to expect the possibility of a fulcrum point response somewhere in the middle of Japan, central Japan. On December 31st was the 7.5 earthquake in Wajima on the west side of Japan. Many people died, a lot of them from the massive fires that started there. Fulcrum point response. That same pattern is once again happening. October 21st, yesterday, there was a 4.6 deep earthquake at the same location off of Vladivostok, Russia, Sea of Japan. Same location. I said yesterday, we need to watch the other side now, see if there's going to be any deep earthquakes, and it has started. Actually, on the 20th, there was a deep earthquake, 4.2, off of Bonin Islands, exactly where I said to watch out for. The 24th, at 4.4 at 493 kilometers, that's further south than Marianas Trench. And then earlier on today, a 4.8 at 250 kilometers deep off of Honshu. Exact same setup, exact same locations as last year. So within a 24 to 48 hour period, we have a series of deep earthquakes on either side of Japan. I will therefore again suggest the possibility of a larger seismic event somewhere again, central Japan. Possible. Just as I suggested the other day when I showed you the extremely low pressure system that passed right over Grindavik, Iceland, I suggested, well, let's watch for seismic and volcanic response, and that's why I posted that video from, I can't remember the gentleman's name, and indeed it happened. It's a suggestion to expect the possibility of a major earthquake, central Japan. That is all.